make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us.
Hi, this is Mary for Mary's Stamping Happenings, and today is Tips and Techniques Tuesday. And today I want to show you the new gift bag punch board. It makes bags just like these. Oops. And this is a small bag, and the bottom is just a little over 2.5 inches, and the large bag is just over almost 3 3/4 inches. And that's what determines the size, is how big this is. You can make them any size this way that you would like. At least up to a 12 by 12 if that limits your paper. But they use different size paper. I'm going to show you how to make a large one. There are 3 sizes. The small uses a 10-inch strip of paper, and this is a 12-inch, so it would use a 10-inch strip of paper, and again it would make this smaller sized bag right here. Then the medium one uses an 11-inch size of paper, and the large one uses the 12-inch size of paper. And again, now this size right here was made with this 4 by 12. And I am going to show you, I'm going to use, right now I'm going to use, this is a 12 by 6-inch piece of designer series paper. Now you can use cardstock and decorate it, or you can use the designer series paper. You can punch in the holes if you want, or you can leave them without and fold it and decorate the top if you would like. This one, I've included the, I put in some of the handles here like this. So what we're first going to do, and I would suggest you practice this. Now I've made quite a few of them, and I still have to use the instructions. It does come with some great instructions, but unless you use it a lot, it's really going to be, you're going to have to use the instructions quite a bit. So as all the punch boards, it's got a little stylus that's held in the back, right like that. And this is the punch. You're going to punch that, and it's got some lines. This right here is the start line. Now this is the triangle and side 1 and side 2 line. And then this is the small, medium, and large, and that depends upon what size bag you want. You also want, if you have something that has designs on it that you want up, this will be the bottom, so you will have to make sure that the designs face so the bottom is here. So let's just get started. And again, you can cut your paper any width you want it to make any size gift bag. The tallness of the gift bag is the width of your thing. And this, they take about 1.5 inches off of it, so that's what it is. The width of this is about 2 inches, so they use about 1.5 inches, so it'll be 1.5 inches shorter. So this will probably be about 4.5 inches. So the first thing you want to do is you want to line up your edge of your paper with that start line, and you're going to push it in as far as you can. Okay, and then you're just going to punch. And then you're going to take your thing, and there is a horizontal line that's right like this, and you're just going to run that along the horizontal line. And then, since this is a 12-inch sheet of paper and I'm making a large one, I'm going to come and I'm going to score at the L, the large line here, okay? Just like that. And again, just like using the score tool or using any of the other punches, you don't want to really rip it in there. Unless you're using a cardstock, which is a little heavier paper. So now you're taking this, the L line, the large line, or your medium, depending upon what you are, and you're going to move that over to the start line again, and you're going to punch. And this time, the second one, you're going to make the triangle. You're going to do your horizontal line all the way across, and then you're going to do your first side line and your second side line. Okay, now you're going to take that side line. We're always going to work with the last one right here. So you're going to take that side line that you just scored, and you're going to move that again over to the start line. You're going to punch. You're going to do your horizontal. And we're going to go back to the first one we did. We're going to do our large line. Then again, we're going to move that line, that scored line, over to the start line. Punch. You're going to do your horizontal. Then you're going to do your triangle. And again, you're going to do your first line, score line, and your second side score line. And again, this is the last score line you have, so you're going to move that all the way over to the start line. And you're going to punch it just like that. So that leaves this little thing here. Now, if you want, and you see that it doesn't score all the way over, so what I usually like to do is I'll just put this in and I will score that last little piece, just like that. So you can now put this away until we want to do, and if you want to do, in fact, let's do it right now. If you want to do the holes in them, and they won't line up really pretty. There's one side that makes it a little bigger, but it's okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to take all of your score lines, all of them, and you're going to go, this is the top, not the bottom that you just did, and you're going to line, there it says reverse punch, and it's got a little, see, it's got this little thing right here. And you're just going to line up all of your, put it in as far as it goes, line up, and I'm going to do it on this side because I can see the score lines a little bit better on that green. And you're just going to line up all those score lines, punch, move it to the next score line, punch, move it to the, see, I told you that one doesn't go, punch, move it to the next score line, punch, move it to the next score line. Now I've had them line up, and I think it's just because I try to go fast, so it doesn't really matter, as long as you can get that, and that's the inside one. And then you're just going to line this last one up, and you're going to do that. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut that off anyhow. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to take this, and your first score line is a big score line, and you're just going to fold that this way. Then you're going to fold that this way. The one in between with the triangle, don't worry about right now. And then we're going to fold this one that way, and then we're going to fold this last score line this way. And what we want to do is we just want to, how do I put it? Let me get my scissors. We just want to make sure that everything folds. Now we're going into this triangle thing, and you're going to fold that inside, not out. So it's going to be a valley. These are mountains. This is going to be a valley. And you're just going to do that. And then these, you're just going to fold like that and fold like that, just so it gets started. And again, on this one, you're going to do the same thing. Fold it like that, then you're going to fold this up, and then you're going to fold that up. Now what we're going to do, you see at this end, it's about a ½ an inch flap, and it's got a score line here, and it's got something here. Now to make them lay flat, close flat, so they're not buckling, you're just going to cut this little flap off, and you're going to cut part of that flap also. And the same thing, you're going to go from this score line and you're just going to cut a piece off, just like a triangle piece. So you've got a flap like that. Okay, I've got my tear and tape, and well, first of all, let's just flip these up here. So, oops, I forgot to do one. See, got to do the first one too. There. Okay, so what I am going to do is I am going to put a piece of tear and tape on that little flap that we just cut off, just like this. Yes, I know it's tear and tape, but I'm still on the fence about tear and tape. We shall see how long these boxes hold together when I put stuff in them. Okay, so we tear that off, and I will tell you, this is the center. So what you want to do is you want to fold the flap down, and then you want to fold this in the center, just like that, and it fits perfectly. You don't have to look at it. And now, see, with this prepared to be scored, so what I am going to do is on these little flaps right here, I'm going to put a piece of score tape here and a piece of score tear and tape there. Okay, one piece there, and one piece here. And then I'm going to put a piece of tear and tape right on the opposite side, large one. Okay, a little big, little long there, should have measured, didn't measure. Okay, so I'll just take that off and we'll use that some other time. Okay. Okay, now we're taking the white instead of the red. We're taking the little white pieces off here and here. Okay, so I usually put my hand in, and what you want to do is you just want to square that up and just put that there. Then you can put your hand down there to do that, to fasten it. Then we're taking this piece off, and you can decorate these boxes anyway, and we're just going to seal it that way. And there you have it. You've got the box with the little holes in it, which are really cool. You can put your ribbon through there, or don't punch it at all, and it's a nice little box that you can fold down and use as a gift bag type thing. But it's pretty big inside, and again, you can make it. This is 4 3/4 tall, just a little less than 4 3/4, and we had a 6-inch piece of width of designer series paper. So there you have it, with your new craft bag punch board from Stampin' Up. Just go to my website and please order it from me if you like this, and comment if you like it on the video also. Thanks a lot, and happy stamping, and thanks for visiting.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it